The ICC has issued an official arrest warrant for Benjamin Netanyahu and Yoav Gallant. Yoav Gallant is one of his war ministers. He's the same guy who called Palestinians human animals, and there's going to be no food, water, fuel right at the start. So now officially there's an arrest warrant, and the ICC has jurisdiction over many countries, most importantly over all of Europe. Okay?
It's important to see who established the ICC. It was these Western powers.
It was the Western powers. However, the U.S. never signed on to it. Okay? If Netanyahu comes to the U.S., we cannot arrest him because the ICC doesn't have jurisdiction here. But he cannot technically go to Europe, any country in Europe, and expect not to be arrested. At least legally, they're supposed to arrest him. For now. The mayor of Hamtramck, Michigan, I believe, Abdullah is his name, he said, I don't care if the U.S. is not going to arrest him. If he comes to my city, I'm going to arrest him. Right? And this brought this whole debate like, okay, if this happens, can he even legally arrest him? And then I looked this up. The U.S. is actually so against the ICC that in 2002, Bush signed a federal law called the Hague Invasion Act, which basically states that if there's any U.S. citizen who is prosecuted and jailed by the ICC, it could be a U.S. citizen or an ally, which includes Israel, then the president has authority to invade the Hague in the Netherlands, which, by the way, is a NATO country. That's in our law. Wow. So we're so willing to protect war criminals that we have an act authorizing an invasion of a fellow NATO country.
The U.S. celebrated when the ICC gave the same ruling to Putin. They had no problem with that. So it's a ridiculous double standard.
Karim Khan, the chief prosecutor in the ICC, may Allah reward him, may Allah grant him Jannatul for those what he's done.